This is the Miller Lite Cowboys Hour, supported by Albertsons and broadcasting live from the Omni Frisco at the Star.
Here we go. Run Z.
Brought to you by
Miller Lite, the only beer of the Cowboys. Albertsons, the official supermarket and pharmacy of the Dallas Cowboys. Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Bacardi, live passionately, drink responsibly. Bacardi. And by Mahindra. Find your nearest Mahindra dealer at TexasMahindraDealers.com.
Now, your hosts, Taylor Stern and Brad Sham.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Cowboys Hour. Thank you very much for being with us this evening. And this is going to be a little confusing because we're celebrating Victory Monday. Victory Monday! Cowboys beat the Giants. It's Victory Monday. And we are celebrating it with two of the Cowboys' new stars, and we have these men here tonight so you can get to know them as people. Welcome, wide receivers Alan Hurns and Tavon Austin. Thank you very much. Both of you, thanks for coming. Appreciate you being here. Now, I said it's going to be confusing, not for the folks who have come out here to the Omni Frisco, and we're delighted to have you here at the Star. But to those of you who are listening on the radio, you're wondering why we are celebrating Victory Monday on Tuesday. And that's because we're not, but you are. Because, trust me on this, there were several programming conflicts. So this group who's here tonight, you are part of this live, and the folks watching us on DallasCowboys.com. Everybody else is going to hear this on Tuesday night. So the greatness of it, and when Stephen brings the microphone around later, the brilliance of your questions that you will have an opportunity to ask Tavon and Alan, you can relive tomorrow night. It will be a truly out of your mind experience, if not out of body. And I'm very pleased about, for those of you watching on the stream on DallasCowboys.com, we're very pleased about the angle of the sun over the building being right in my eyes. That's good. We worked that out nicely, and so I'll remove the hat as soon as I can see. So, Victory Monday, Taylor Stern. It's a little bit better when everybody is happy when the Cowboys win, right?
It is, and I know these guys were busy playing in the game yesterday, but before the game, a big congratulations to Brad Sham.
No, you're not going to do this. No, that's all right. That was yesterday. We are on to the 41st
on to the
year.
Next,
we're
the home radio booth.
Yes, as Bill Belichick likes to say, we've moved on to Seattle. We're moving along.
Well, very
Thank
cool.
you very much. So let's talk a little bit, and for those of you joining us for the first time, including Alan and Tavon, what we like to do here is give people an opportunity to know you as human beings, not just numbers on a shirt with a big cage on your head. That's what they get exposed to, but you're living, breathing, three-dimensional human beings, and we like for people to know the people that you are. So we're going to be about that a little bit. We're also going to talk a little bit about football. And so why don't you guys tell us, and Alan, you can go first, since you're sitting next to Taylor.
Cool.
This is really a new team. This is a every team's new every year. This team's got like 50% turnover, and you guys are still gelling. You're still coalescing and forming. So the more and the sooner you win, I would imagine, the better it is for that gelling. So after you lose one that's a little frustrating because the offense couldn't quite get in the flow, then when you win one, how much does that do for that team bonding and chemistry?
Oh, it helps a lot, just getting that momentum. As far as us, we building that chemistry, this offseason we had a lot of moves, a lot of new guys come in. I think that's what's been so great for us. You got guys like me, DT, Mike Gallup, and Tavon. We all came in, we the new guys, so we had to learn the playbook at the same time, pick up things, So once we're able to go out there and experience this together, I think it helped us out a lot.
And winning makes that easier, yeah?
Oh, no doubt.
Very easy.
It gets frustrating, when you lose it, but once you get that first win, you start to get a feel for what you do well, and translate it over from every week.
All right, Tay, you're not a rookie either. What's it like for you? What's your experience about what winning does for the locker room and the atmosphere and everything?
I can honestly say
he's fixing his mic.
Winning does a lot. me being a part of some losing teams in my career.
Same here.
The approach different on a Monday through Saturdays.
Yeah.
So it's a little harder, a lot more finger pointing, and you ain't relaxed, you ain't yourself. But when you come into a team and you win, everything is everything, for the most part. So I love it. I love it just because of the fact that it keep you on your toes. Every week you got somebody out there that's coming for that spot. So as far as the mental program, it got to be there.
All right, for people who have heard Tavon talk about how happy he is, injured last year with the Rams, really frustrating, and you've been really looking forward to this opportunity to restart your career. This is the 8th pick in the draft. Did you know that? The 8th pick in the draft this year, coming out of West Virginia.
Yeah.
Does that feel like a million years ago?
Nah, it's still a dream. It's still a dream, but hey, it is what it is, though, man.
And so what is it now?
Love. It's definitely love. Like you said, I got injured last year. I had surgery on my wrist, so I was down a couple months. And like I always tell people, last year was probably my hardest year in my life. Several things was happening. My wrist, lost my spot, lost my contract. Then I got traded here, and that was the first team, that took the chance on me. So it was kind of emotional for me at first. And that's why when I scored yesterday, that's what it was in the end zone. But first start, everything happened for a reason. So I'm good now. I'm good.
Yeah, I was going to bring up the touchdown because I thought out of everyone you would have a great touchdown celebration, but I thought yours stayed true to your feelings in that moment.
Yeah, I think that was planned for a while now.
It was?
Yeah, I was playing for a while. I think I stated that way back in camp or something, but I'm just glad the opportunity happened for me. A lot of weight off my shoulder, just feel good. Just to see yourself. Knowing you can do something through all the things that happen to you.
So what's going to happen the next time you're in the end zone?
Yeah, let's plan something fun here.
Oh yeah, it's going down now. I'm still going to thank the man above, but for the most part, it's going down.
Before we get too far off of last night, just tell everybody about that play. It obviously it completely energized, kind of flipped the switch on the game. Mm-hmm. And then, Alan, I want you to talk about what it was like for everybody else. But you knew what the play was.
Yeah.
You knew where you were going.
Yeah.
And we talk us through it from the huddle when the play gets called.
Well, when we come in the huddle, from the week, everything stayed on track, and that's one thing about football that people need to understand. Like sometimes when you might see a person play a lot, or you might not see a person play a lot, that dictates what happened in the game. If we get off schedule, we might be 2nd and 14 for penalties. The whole game plan changed. But we stayed ahead of the sticks. And I knew that second or third play, my name was gonna get called. We got the right look. Collins came down. Jack Rabbit was over there. I played with him for 4 years over the Rams, so we kind of know each other.
Y'all weren't talking to each other, were you?
No, not then. No, not then. The next series he came and said something to me though, but we definitely. But I came down, made a good move on him. He tripped. I went in drive phase. Coach Sanjay always preached drive phase, so I went in drive phase and that threw a perfect.
What is drive phase?
Put your head down and get it going.
Just
go.
Look for the end
and
zone.
Just go. Dig about 20, 25 yards and don't look back. And look up. And that's what I did. And that delivered a perfect ball, man. Perfect ball. We've been working that all week. We hit it twice. We hit it twice during the week. So, man, it just to see it happen all in one, man, felt good.
Let me ask you something. Most of the people listening to this are never going to get on an NFL field under a ball like that and have that experience. So for those folks especially, all right, you're clear.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Rabbit's back there. Collins can't get you.
Right.
You and the ball.
Right.
Do you think, come here to my hands? Do you think?
That's crazy.
Do you think don't drop it?
That's crazy how you broke it down like that, because that's exactly how our coach break it down to us. You win at
Thank
the
you.
line.
Good night, everybody. We're done.
Coach Sham over here.
You win at the line. That's the first. You got to win at the line. Next is the drive phase. Next is eyes up. Next, you got to catch that ball. So when you first hear, I don't really hear nothing, but then you hear quiet. They get quiet until that ball get caught. You hear them, you see that ball in the air, get quiet. And then as soon as you catch it, that's when you hear all the fans and stuff, and from there, you see that green, it's time to go.
Yeah, I love to see Alan shaking his head yes, because you're agreeing with all of this.
No doubt. Tavon, he's a game changer. We seen him make those plays all camp, even OTAs. Once that play was called, everyone was looking. That's the energy that he brings to this team. Whether you could throw him a pass that's 5 yards, he could take it the distance, or he could throw it deep and he can run under. So that's what they brought him here for. And he's gonna make a lot of those plays for us.
I don't remember. Were you on the field at the time, or were you on the sideline?
No, I was on the sideline.
Okay, because we're going to get into how the 6 of you are sharing time, and it's crazy how patient you all are being. So you're on the sideline, and
what's going through your mind?
Same thing. Walk us through it.
Oh yeah, so I see the release. At that point, I told him to stay patient. Keep his head down, don't look too early. And then once I seen Dak let the ball go, I already knew what time it was. And once he got in the end zone, I don't know if I was supposed to. But I left.
He wasn't.
I left the sideline. I ran on the field. Because I knew.
You got to put it. It's good though.
I know, because I knew how much this meant for him. Everything he went through last year. Me and him really close. So I know he needed that. So I left the sideline.
Yeah, you were ready to celebrate with him. Do you have your touchdown celebration planned as well?
No, I haven't thought of one yet.
Ooh, okay. Maybe you guys could do a collaboration.
Might do it again. That's what I was thinking.
Did you have something in Jacksonville that you did? Or at Miami? Well, in Miami, I don't know. College coaches are a little different.
In Jacksonville, me and Allen Robinson had something where we was like shooting threes.
Okay. Shoot a trade ball.
Okay. And
Tavon's thinking.
As wide receivers, are you really happy about the relaxing of the celebration rules? So now they're going to let you have a little more fun than they did for a few years?
Yeah, I think it is. As far as for that rule, I think it's more so for the fans. As far as us, we're going to do what we do. Sometimes you get caught up in a moment. If that was a rule, if you have like a game winner, somebody will celebrate how they celebrate. So I think it was more so for the fans, just to make it more fun for them. All
right, we're going to find out a little bit about the individual paths these guys have taken to becoming teammates, and how does it happen that two guys from different places come together and they just seem to kind of mesh the way Alan and Tavon have. We are delighted to have everybody with us, whether you're listening on Tuesday or watching on Wednesday or live here at the Omni Frisco on Monday. It's the Cowboys Hour with our guests Alan Hurns and Tavon Austin. Excuse me. We are brought to you in part by Omni. Next time you travel for an away game, here's how to make the most of it. Stay with Omni Hotels and Resorts. They have 60 premier locations coast to coast with things like world-class spas, championship golf, and great dining. Visit OmniHotels.com to learn more. Omni Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of the Dallas Cowboys. By Albertsons, when it comes time to shop for tailgate favorites, go to Albertsons and Tom Thumb. Get 10% off your groceries every Dallas Cowboys game day when you wear your Cowboys jersey. Albertsons and Tom Thumb, the official supermarket and pharmacy of the Dallas Cowboys. And by Lou Casey. Lou Casey Bootmaker is now open at the Star in Frisco. They're right there. They're right over there. Shop from a variety of world-class handmade cowboy boots, as well as all new signature apparel and accessories. Visit their brand new store today and experience the tradition that is Lou Casey Bootmaker. We'll be right back on the Cowboys Hour.
Back. To the Miller Lite Cowboys Hour.
Supported by Albertsons.
And broadcasting live from the Omni Frisco at the Star.
Cowboys Hour, great to have everybody here. Again, for the avoidance of confusion, this week only because of program conflicts, while we are taping this before a live studio audience. This is our studio, and you are live, and you are the audience. And thank you for being here. Give yourselves a round of applause, because I like to make sure when it's a little warm that everybody circulates and gets. There we go. Thank you very much. So we're taping this on Monday. This is our regular Monday night stop, 6 p.m. on the Cowboys Hour all season long. But this week only because of program conflicts, you're hearing it on Tuesday, unless you're watching it streamed on DallasCowboys.com. And then it might be Monday or it might be Wednesday. I don't know. You're going to have to keep track of your own schedule. Brad Sham, Taylor Stern, our special guests this evening, Tavon Austin and Alan Hurns. Now, Tavon spent all of his career up until this point with the Rams, first in St. Louis, and then I'm not coming to you. Yeah, I see you chewing. Don't worry. I'm going to ask you to talk with your food in your mouth. Don't worry. That's my job, talk with food in my mouth. Tavon spent all of his career up till now with the Rams, 8th pick in the draft. Alan has spent all of his career with the Jacksonville Jaguars up till now, and undrafted free agent and has climbed the ladder to make a place for himself. And now here, as you pointed out earlier, Alan, you are two of the new group of receivers. There are 6 of you besides the practice squad guys and besides Noah Brown, who's on injured reserve. And everybody's even. I bet you all wish you had $1 for every time one of us in training camp said, who's going to be the number 1 receiver? What do you think about that? And y'all handle it very well, I thought. But it is also true that there is playing time to be dispersed, and the coaches are still trying to figure out who's best for what formation and defense and what the right combinations are. How do you guys handle that? Do you feel like you know what your roles are?
Yeah, you kind of get a feel for it. The main thing at OTAs and camp, I think, was to make it hard on the coaches. Try to keep as many receivers as possible. So I feel like we had a really good camp all around. You got guys like Lance. He didn't make the 53. But he had one great offseason. So main thing for us, make it hard on the coaches. Go out there each and every day. We compete. And that's the thing about our room. Like I said, we got a lot of new guys. So with us coming in, we kind of bonded. Kind of naturally, so that helped us a lot. Even going out there on the field, we know each and every day, you got to show up and make plays.
And Tavon, do you feel like, is this a different situation in terms of the group of you settling into roles and everybody knowing what they're doing?
No, to be honest, I like it. I've been a part of teams where though only 3 receivers playing, the other 3 or 2 just chilling on special teams, but. I feel like it gives us a different type of approach. We always on attack mode, and that's how we are. We never getting tired. Our coach putting trust in all of us to do the same exact thing. And you good what you good at. If you're a good post runner, you run your posts. If you're a good option runner, you run your option run. So it's a good thing for us.
Yeah. All right, hold on. I'm going to change our plan because he just gave me an idea to ask this. Do what you're good at. So you do like 6 things. You're a running back. You're a wide receiver. You're a slot receiver. You're outside. You're running jet sweeps. I mean, how is that fair to everybody else if you're good at everything?
Swiss Army knife over there.
I mean, it opens up everything. If you really you got a guy like if he's going on jet sweep, it opens up because guys going to react to that. Or if you got him running a big post, he's gaining all the attention, so that eliminates, allows one-on-ones across the board, so I feel like it helped us a lot.
Yeah. Now, you guys have both brought up the chemistry of the wide receiver group, and we all have heard about the Hot Boys this year, the D-line Hot Boys.
They
came up with that. You don't have a name? Not yet. See, Tavon's been thinking over there.
I won't get one.
Do you think you'll have one by the end of the year? Sanjay, give you any ideas?
Sanjay with it though.
I was going to say, do you think, is that cool with him?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
What's he like as a coach? Because I think everyone knows about the coaching changes, and you hear about Chris Richard all the time. But what's Sanjay Law like in the room?
Oh man, we go on and on about this.
He's just a player coach.
Is he really?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you just do what he say, man. You good with him.
You good with him.
But again, for people who haven't played, what does that mean? What does a player's coach mean? Some people, when they hear that, they think he's easy on you.
Right.
I don't get the impression that he's easy on you.
Oh, no, he's definitely not easy.
It's just that he understands, he once played, so it's going to be certain times where if you never played this game, you can be like, okay, run it this way, but you got to understand, like, they get paid too, and he understands certain situations. He be like, okay, well, this play, you ran a good route, but he just sat on it, he guessed well. It's certain things like that, that you can relate to.
You feel like you respond better to that?
Yeah, no doubt.
Way better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're actually understanding what you're going through and been there before.
For sure.
Yeah, that's fun. Well, I think they need to come up with a name, Brad. We gotta get them one, because earlier tonight they were talking about Tavon Austin might have some DJ skills.
Come on, man.
You said you might freestyle on the mic tonight.
Nah, I ain't doing no freestyle.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh,
y'all want to hear freestyle?
Trust me.
Nah, I ain't doing no freestyle.
Yeah.
You tricked us.
Can you just drop some freestyle on us?
We gotta get bees up here for that, huh?
Yeah,
we
bees.
should have bees.
We had bees up here. Now we can do something. Do something. Bees was up here. Talented.
You don't think you can rap?
Nah, I can't rap or sing.
He can perform though. He'll dance.
Nah,
he the hype man.
Nah, I'm just kind of like a natural funny, I feel like.
Now, Beasley, obviously the big veteran of the group, if you would, because he's just been here the longest,
Yeah.
not necessarily been in the league the longest.
Right.
But how did you guys mesh with Beasley? Immediate? You were here before Tavon.
Yeah. It goes really well. You know, Beasley's guy, you know, he kind of like made me think a lot when I first got it, because I thought he was just a smaller guy. He can't do a lot of things, but Beasley's a guy that's really quick, and he can play on the outside as well. A lot of people consider him a slot receiver, you know, but as you see how quick he is, you know. But once I first got here, you know, he explained to me pretty much what we do as far as our offense, you know, how we're going to change up some things with a lot of receivers, rotating, things like that. You know, just take care of your body. He's real big on that, and working out. You know, Beasley's the guy that works, you know, so that's how I feel like he helped me a lot.
Are either of you basketball players?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever played basketball with him?
You got to get him on the court.
Nah, he can play, though.
Nah.
I seen his highlight. He showed me.
Yeah, I seen him play.
Oh, he showed you. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Did you know Alan Hurns' secret talent, though?
Here we go.
Now, this is not crazy, y'all. Don't get too excited. But you are a good fisherman, as we saw when he traveled down to Florida with Dak and the wide receivers. You guys went down to Orlando, right?
Yep.
And then you had a couple days fishing.
Yeah,
What was that like?
It was good, you know, just bonding, you know, getting away from everything as far as after workouts, you know, just being out on the water, you know, going out there, you know, you're going deep sea fishing. It's pretty much like 6 hours, you know, you're just out there building bonds, you know, it's very relaxing as well, you know. So me, Mike Gallup, Lance, Dak, and also Mike Gallup, or Deontay Thompson, you know, we went out there, you know, so it was fun. And I'm from Florida, you know, so I'm used to being on the water.
Now, when you say you're out there 6 hours and we have some fishermen here, I know, this evening. When you tell me that you're out there 6 hours and you're just bonding, what I heard was you didn't catch anything.
Nah, of course I'm.
Okay.
And I got evidence.
That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
We saw it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you catch?
I can't tell you that.
You don't know what type of fish he caught.
He doesn't know?
No, he don't know.
All right, listen, Taylor asked you about bonding as a group. I want to ask you about this friendship that you obviously have. You didn't know each other really too well before, right?
We knew the offer of just like being around the game.
Yeah, but I mean, you're from Baltimore and went to West Virginia and played in St. Louis and Los Angeles. And you're from Miami and went to Miami and played in Jacksonville.
Yep.
So all you know is of each other. So just tell us what happened when you met each other and how this has happened,
They
whatever
both
this is.
smiled immediately.
Yes.
Oh my God! So
Yeah,
this
tell
the
that story.
I got traded here. It's a funny story, you know. So
Thank God.
yeah. Oh my God, it was crazy. So after he got traded, it was I want to say the Monday when we started workouts. So that Sunday night, I had got a text from someone. They're like, "Hey, it's Tavon Austin. I got your number from Dak. Blah blah blah." So to make a long story short, you know, I see him in the locker room. I'm like, "Hey, like, why you ain't got no iPhone? Why your texts are green?"
He thought I had that little Android.
Yeah. So
He thought I had a little Android.
he's like, "What you talking about? I got 2 iPhones." So,
Ooh,
yeah.
the story
one, but two.
expands.
So yeah.
Burner phone.
Moral of the story, you know, it wasn't him.
It was not him.
Nah, it was a fan. They got my number from Dak.
Him
They
and
did
Dak.
Dak the
They
same
did
thing.
Dak the same way.
Yeah, it was crazy.
So that came and they talking to me. I'm like, how y'all doing?
Right.
I'm Tavon, bro. What's y'all name?
That is a genius trick.
Exactly. That wasn't me. I don't know who they was
wasn't
talking
Does Dak know who got?
Nah, he doesn't know either.
to. Nah.
None of us know.
The disrespect
We're
of having
watching
an
all of you.
Android.
Oh, man.
We're watching all of you people.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's good.
Yeah.
And so just tell us a little bit before we take our next break about how after that how you kind
after
of hit it
that-
off and
after
clicked.
that, you know, it went straight to kind of just workouts. You know, it was the first day, so it was my first day in there. It was kind of different from what I'm used to. You know, when I was over there playing with the Rams, a coach grabbed certain positions, and that's who you work out with. So here, you kind of just, you know, you're a professional. You know, you kind of go about it yourself. You know, I was lost. You know, he was already here a couple days, so I just jumped in with him, and from the first day, the very first day, we was pushing each other. You know, they had certain weights on the paper. Nah, we need to go over that. You know, and that was the first day from there, and that's how we bonded, and that's how DT came into play too.
I like it. Good attitudes.
Yeah, very good. Okay.
Good friendships.
Delighted to have Alan Hurns and Tavon Austin with us tonight on the Cowboys Hour. Those of you who are here at the Omni Frisco, in a few minutes we'll give you an opportunity to ask them questions after we take another break.
Yes, and thanks tonight to Jack Black. Want to use what the pros use? Jack Black is the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys. Get your Jack Black Playmaker 4 JB Faves, plus a full-size lip balm for just $10 with free shipping at getjackblack.com. Use code Cowboys, and of course, thank you, Albertsons. When it comes time to shop for tailgate favorites, go to Albertsons and Tom Thumb. Get 10% off your groceries every Dallas Cowboys game day when you wear your Cowboys jersey. Albertsons and Tom Thumb, the official supermarket and pharmacy of the Dallas Cowboys.
We'll be right back on the Cowboys Hour.
Game day call.
Welcome back, everybody. We are here Monday, Tuesday night, wherever you are.
It's the Cowboys Hour.
It is the Cowboys
At the
Hour.
Omni Frisco, and I didn't have my headset on, and Taylor said, let me just see if I can pick this up and run with it.
We're gonna
And you
we're
did.
gonna
You
all
did
get
very well.
going.
Yeah.
Victory Monday. We're a little tired on a Sunday night football game.
We truly are, but thank goodness it wasn't a road game. That will come later. But we are delighted to have Tavon Austin and Alan Hurns with us, Cowboys receivers, and looking forward to the next one. Do you? I'm going to go back to football for a minute, and then we're going to find out who you two people are, what the human beings
They're
that
good
you are.
people.
They're very good people. Delightful young men. A word that gets thrown around a lot by people who sit behind microphones and behind computers is a team looking for an identity. Do you guys think you know what your team's identity is?
I feel like it's kind of tough, because we got a big variety, of what we can do, especially on offense. We do a lot of things well. We know for sure, we run the ball. That's what we're gonna do. Teams come in, they're gonna try to stop us. And the guy Collins, he said that this week, that they gonna put it in Dak's hands. So we know each and every week, that's our identity as far as running the ball. But with that, we're gonna have great plays to make on the outside. When we get one-on-one coverage.
Do you feel like, Tay, the team has its identity?
Just like the same thing Aaron said, it can go so many ways. But one thing I can say, like you said, the ball going in 2-1 hands.
Yeah.
The ball going in 2-1 hands.
That is true.
Yeah.
But I want to ask something about what you just said, Alan, because Landon Collins, a great player, did say that last week. We think it'll be better for us if we put it in Dak's hands. And Dak said, challenge accepted. Did you notice a difference in Dak after Collins said that, kind of called him out? I don't know that he meant to call him out. Yeah. I think he meant to compliment Zeke. But the writers took it as
it didn't seem like trash talking.
Right.
But it was taken that way.
So did you notice a difference in Dak in practice?
Nah, as far as Dak is a guy that come in each and every day and put in the work. He's one of the hardest working guys on the team. Whether we running, conditioning, in the weight room, whatever it is, this guy that come in and compete. So
right.
Something like that, it doesn't motivate him, but it for sure give you that edge once you're out there on the field, So I feel like we had a great week of practice all around, from when we first started on Wednesday, we hit things rolling.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're both veterans. Do you believe in trash talking? Do you believe in bulletin board material? Do you think that does anything?
I mean, I think it's different types of trash talking.
Like personal.
Yeah, it's trash talking. You can be a social media trash talker, or you can be an in the game talker.
Right.
No, I'm an in the game talker.
I would love to hear what you say.
You don't want to hear what I say.
I'd love to hear it.
I don't know.
We're going to talk to the people and see if we can put a little mic somewhere on your jersey.
I don't know about that.
We know the mic'd up.
Now let me ask you this, because there have been other, Drew Pearson, who's in the Ring of Honor. I presume you guys have heard of him, one of the all-time great receivers in the NFL. And Drew Pearson was he was on the all-decade team of the 70s, and he was 5'10" and 175 pounds, and he was as tough as piano wire, and he was as big a trash talker as probably this team has ever had. Now, he might deny it today, but he'd be lying if he did. So, and he knows that I would say that. So, do you, Tavon, do you initiate the conversation? Because you just said, Alan's going to get his turn. Don't worry. You just said, hold up your hand. Hold up your hand if you heard Tavon Austin say, I talk trash during the game. Okay.
It's true.
Those were your words. Those are not my words.
Yeah, you know what, though? I kind of initiate it every time.
Every time?
You push him a little bit?
Small guy, big, small guys, we got lower man syndrome. We got lower man syndrome, so I got to go out there. I got to put pressure. I need to put pressure.
On you or the other guy?
Me.
So you're putting pressure on yourself.
We gonna get it out there. Them 3 hours, we gonna get it.
Yeah.
We gonna get it. Cause guess what? I know everybody at home watching, and I know everybody out here watching.
Yeah, we're
and
watching.
they ain't gonna appreciate it until you don't show up. I gotta block. I gotta do that.
Well, especially now. Now you've set the bar.
Got to.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. So
No, the rim already set.
Yeah, the rim
Sanjay already set the bar.
well, the public can't see what Sanjay, but he said it for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you start talking to a guy,
All right.
your turn's coming. Don't worry. When you start talking to a guy on the field, can you tell
Oh my God.
when you've gotten in his head by the look in his eye?
Sometimes you can tell. Yeah. But you can tell off a body language, if anything. You know, they might. Or
Ooh, the clap in the
They might get a
hands.
clap in the hand, or they might retaliate back. You know, mentally just be out of their game. So but it's all a mind game. That's all it is.
So this is back again to the area of most of these people have never done this and are never going to do it. So
Right.
we're just letting you, it's just like looking up for the ball and everything goes quiet. Do you want to start talking to the guy before the snap or after you caught something on him?
Oh,
I think it's before.
It all depends the play. It all depends on the play. If it's a running play, you could talk before because you ain't got to worry about catching that ball.
You're good. You're
You
good.
got to worry about catching that ball, but not be talking if you drop the ball.
Yeah, then they're talking to
Coach
you.
gonna be talking to you on the sideline.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes perfect sense to me.
Alan?
Yeah, Alan, you don't strike me as a trash talker.
Nah,
He did the other day. Don't let him. You got to start. No,
Yeah, you gotta start with me, though.
You got to start. Yeah, you got to start with Big Hurns. Oh, that's his nickname, Big Hurns.
Big Hearn.
No, you got to say it like
I
Big
will.
Hurns.
Big Hearn.
Dad,
Big Hearn.
Big Hurns.
Big Hurns.
I will tell you something I heard, and you can tell me first if you think it's true, and then you can tell me since it's about you if you think it's true.
Ooh,
I heard
rumors.
that, Alan seems to be kind of even-keeled and kind of a placid personality, but that on game day, somebody else takes over.
Yeah.
Big Hearn.
Big Hurns. Big Hurns.
Big
Yeah,
Hurns.
for real though, it is. Though.
Can I tell you right now, by the way, the first touchdown you catch on the radio, Big Hearn!
Oh, hey, the start is look, he like that. No, I told you, Big Hurns.
We're going to make shirts. We'll make shirts.
Big Hearn!
Every time you see him, you just gotta say it. You could just see him 2 minutes ago. You see him again, hey, Big Hurns. That's how he go.
Did you start that one? Did you start it?
Yeah,
I
that
feel
was
like
all-
that's
you know that was all-
yeah.
you know that was all me now.
Please either defend yourself or change the subject or whatever you'd like to do.
Yeah, as far as it usually starts with someone that comes on to me. As far as in a running game, if I give an extra shove, if he say something, then it's on. But as far as me, I'm not gonna go out there and initiate it. I feel like everyone's different in their own way. If there's something that gets guys going, that's them. As far as for me, that doesn't motivate me or take me out of my game. But I play with a guy like Jalen Ramsey. He does
Yeah.
he does it, but he goes out there and he walks his talk. So you respect it.
He did that against Gronk for sure. Yes, absolutely. And I think you had a very unique situation because when you came here, everyone was looking at you like, oh, this is Dez's replacement. Obviously, you were never saying that, but that's what the media and fans were saying. And I thought you alleviated that nicely the way that you gave the respect to Dez.
Right.
You didn't choose to continue wearing 88 because he did wear 88 at Jacksonville, and you chose a new number. And I thought some people don't even know the reason why you chose 17. If you will explain to everyone here and listening.
Yeah, no doubt. As far as when I came here, I was under the pressure that I was going to play with Dez. Once he got released or whatever, I had no ambitions on taking 88. Just from the respect for him. But I chose 17 to honor the Stoneman Douglas shooting down in Miami. 17 people lost their lives, and I'm from Florida, and I'm big on family, so that hit home with me.
Yep. That is great. A reminder to everyone.
Why did that hit so close to home that you wanted to adopt a uniform number for it?
Because I'm big on family, and also two people in my agency, Scott and Barry, their two kids went there, Emily and Max, so I talk to Max a lot, and they very thankful for what I'm doing, hopefully for the week 13, my keep my calls, I can do something for them as well, but yeah, like I said, it's family, so I'm big on family, so I can only imagine what those families are going through.
All right, that's going to get us to talk a little about each of you personally. I'm going to take this break because I don't want it to interrupt us, and I'm going to ask you to talk about the foundation a little bit. I
Gotcha.
think people want to know, and then whatever, Tavon, whatever you want to talk about, so that you can earn your seat sitting next to Big Hurns.
Big Hurns.
Big Hurns.
Big Hurns.
If you, Babe Laufenberg, the first time, Babe's not listening to this, whether it's Monday or Tuesday, and because that's who he is. And the first time you make a really big play, and I say that, he's going to look at me like I have lost my ever-loving mind. But I'm going to have so much fun, I don't care. We are here on the Cowboys Hour, our regular Monday night stop, even though some of you are hearing it this week on Tuesday at the Omni, Frisco, Brad Sham and Taylor Stern, and our guests, Big Hurns, Alan Hurns, and Tavon Austin, and we are brought to you. We are brought to you by Omni. Next time you travel for an away game, here's how to make the most of it. Stay with Omni Hotels and Resorts. They have 60 championship golf and great dining. 60 premier locations coast to coast with things like world-class spas, championship golf, and great dining. Said the dining twice because it's really great. Visit OmniHotels.com to learn more. Omni Hotels and Resorts, the official hotel of the Dallas Cowboys. And by Lucchese Bootmaker, now open at the Star in Frisco. Shop from a variety of world-class handmade cowboy boots, as well as all-new signature apparel and accessories. Visit their brand-new store today and experience the tradition that is
Lucchese Bootmaker.
We'll be right back.
Back to the Miller Lite Cowboys Hour,
Supported by Albertsons.
and broadcasting live from the Omni Frisco at the Star.
Welcome back. We are so happy to be here tonight, and we are grateful to Papa John's. When the Cowboys win, get 50% off regular menu price pizzas the next day at papajohns.com with promo code CowboysWin. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. Not valid with any other discounts, prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
Taylor Stern, can you say that last part as fast as they play it on the commercials sometimes?
Prices, participation, it's so many pieces.
Not
But the
valid with
Cowboys
any other
did
discounts,
win.
prices, participation, delivery area, and charges may vary.
The Cowboys won, so everybody gets 50% off.
Before we start taking questions from the audience, we were talking going into the break about Alan's foundation. I think that's an important part of who you are, and it's something that I would really love for you to share with everybody listening.
88 blessings.
Yeah, 88 Blessings. We started that back in Jacksonville. It's a nonprofit for single moms. My mom was a single mom, so everything I do in the community, I always try to make it something I can relate to. Not just for me, but also the parents and the kids, that's in that situation. They understand it. They say, oh, okay, he was once in our shoes, and he overcame it. Yeah. I'm not having the same struggles they are, but we all still have our struggles, So my mom, she's big in the community, as far as just being in the community, it's a big thing for us, because we was once in that position where we needed help, So my mom, she always keeps me to focus on things off the field as well. Being a football player, it's times where you just want to focus in on what you got to do on the field and things like that, But being an athlete, it's a bigger impact, making just a positive approach off the field.
I know that Brandon Carr, when he came here from Kansas City, and he had a foundation that was very important to him in Kansas City, but it was also important to him to dig roots into the community that he was part of now, and so he did a tremendous amount of really positive things. Great human being in the years that he was here. Have you started to try to do that? Find places where you can do that here in the most effective way?
Yeah, no doubt. We started another branch called Age 17 Wings. My mom, she's been having a lot of meetings, and we're gonna get things started up. Just helping the communities out here. Like our main thing is just impact as many people as we can. It's not about getting a recognition or things like that. But it's truly about helping people out.
Why do I have the feeling that I don't want to mess with your mom?
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't.
Tell us about your mom.
Okay, yeah. So we grew up down in South Florida. Grew up in Miami. Hardest working woman I know. Just a woman. She had me and my brother. At a young age, so she was forced to grow up quick. Seeing her work multiple jobs. Just to provide for me and my brother. It goes like it's something where it's like you really respect it. Growing up, you want this, you want that as a kid. But as you get older, you get in middle school, you start to realize, oh, my mom doesn't have it like that. So when it gets times for your birthday or Christmas, your mom asks you what you want. You be like, I don't want anything, because that your mom doesn't have it like that. Knowing deep down inside you want this, you want that, you know. But that's the lady that I went through the struggle with, you know. So she'll always be on my hip. I know no matter what it is, you know, if I stop playing today, you know, she's gonna be proud of me because I graduated college.
Yeah, she had her first experience at AT&T Stadium yesterday.
Oh, man.
She enjoy it?
Yeah, she really did. She still talk about it now. You know, just talk about the environment and how it's like a concert for real.
It is. It's like a Beyonce concert pretty much.
Does she critique your football playing? Does she say, you know, you should have caught that, or why didn't you get in the end zone on that?
Not too much. As far as the drop ball, she for sure will give me something about that. You gotta have those. But for the most part, you know, she always give me the positive vibes. You know, but when I drop the ball, she lets me know.
All right,
Yeah,
Tavon. What? I'm sorry, Taylor. What have you got that you would like us to know about going on in Tavon Austin's life?
For the most part, I'm a type of person, I care about the kids. Kind of similar. My mother was kind of single mother until I met my father now. That's the one I've been there since I was 2 years old. Named Curtis. But she a tough one too though. You know, she young right along with Alan Hurns. Matter of fact, our mother hooked up.
Right.
No, they did not.
Yeah.
Tell
Yeah.
me.
Big
Tell
Hurn.
me. Come on.
Yeah.
Big Hurn.
Big Mama Hurns.
No.
Come on now.
No. Wait. Hey, you did not. You have not called his mother Big
Nah,
Mama
nah,
Hurn.
nah, I don't think she a Hurns. That's why I won't call her that. She ain't no Hurns.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But how did that happen? How did that come to be that they got together?
Just the connection of me, you know,
Yeah.
me and Hurns. So
Last week they went to the Panthers game. You know, I
yeah,
asked Tavon.
all of them was together. Yup.
Yeah.
Then they finally met each other, and then we went to the Miami game together. You know, so I had got it. You know, we just
Miami
hit it
LSU
off.
game.
Like she was just like a second mother. Like I knew her my whole life.
Oh,
You know,
that's
so
cool.
and that's how my mother got caught up.
Tavon, I had heard you talking before about being from Baltimore, but specifically West Baltimore.
Yeah.
And you'd said how, of course, it was hard to come out there and how proud of yourself and how hard you worked to do that.
Right.
But what did that truly mean to you? Because you come from 1A state titles,
Yeah. 3 of them.
3 1A state titles.
Just in case you wondered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
three.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
just
three.
3.
In
So
case you
all the
didn't
way
know, now
from
you know.
West Baltimore to the Star here in
To the
Frisco.
Star, yeah, but I can honestly say, like you said, it was different. It was Baltimore City a little different. It's all about, you know, when you in it, it don't seem that bad. You know, like just like he said, he expressed about his mother about you know, how when you want something and they make it seem like everything is okay. You know, but when you get outside that box and you're looking in, you know, you kind of seen the struggle. You know, when they only making $30,000 a year. You know, and when we blessed enough, that might be one of our checks. You see what I'm saying? So, and you understand it and you respect it more. You know, you respect your mothers and you see, like, you know what, that's crazy how you made it seem to us. Like it wasn't nothing, like it was regular. You know,
Yeah.
like it was regular living. But it wasn't just the best. You know,
Right.
so it just felt good that we both on this side of the end now and you really can see your mother cry tears of joy. And it ain't just sad because we don't know where we might stay at or might want to be eating the next day. And it really was like that. So
See, everybody who didn't know you now just fell in love a little bit with Tavon Austin and Alan Hurns. That's what just happened. All right, Stephen, let's take some questions while we got some time.
I got Scott here with a question for both you guys.
Scotty too hotty.
Ooh,
Say what?
Gordy, you got a
Scotty too
nickname.
hotty.
No, I was just curious. You're both new to the team. I was just curious what your first impression of all this was.
Oh, man, I
Not what
thought
your
I was-
training
woo.
facilities were like before, but
Yeah,
what this was to you.
great
yeah,
question.
Oh man! As a matter of fact, I was staying right here. You know, they had me in our own hotel. You know, and I'm just looking out the window, looking down, and just seeing all the stuff I wish I could have had when I was a baby. You know, but you know, it is what it is. But I take advantage. You know, I take advantage. We probably be in that building more than we be in our own house. You know, and that's our house. You know what I'm saying? So I take advantage for all of it. I love it. Yeah.
My first impression, it was real good. You know, mine was my visit. You know, it was crazy because I was supposed to go to the Jets first. You know, but they had a snowstorm there. You know, so once I came here, you know, I seen the facilities and everything. I told my agent, do I still got to take that visit to New York?
He ain't want to be cold. That's what it really was.
Right.
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't blame
Who's
you.
mad
Florida
at
guy.
it? Who's mad at it? Steven, we got another one?
We got Derek here with a question.
Hey, I was just gonna say, hey, Tavon, so awesome touchdown pass. How
Thank you.
did y'all plan that beforehand? Like, would y'all talk about like the importance of getting the big throw, like Dak throwing deep? Was that discussed?
Yeah,
beforehand?
like I said, we hit that throw Wednesday, twice. You know, same way, same sideline. Matter of fact, same sideline, same throw. So, pretty much what you see in the game. Oh, that's scripted.
Right.
Yeah,
You guys just aren't playing around over there.
It's kind of
doing things?
it's kind of scripted, putting pressure on you so that that's all. Yeah, it's scripted.
Well, especially early in the game.
Yeah, early,
Right.
especially early though. Like when halftime, you started making little adjustments and everything compared to what they doing over there. But for the most part, if everything going on point, everything's staying on schedule. It's scripted.
All right, so see, our idea here is for people to hear this, come to see you, and feel like they know Alan Hurns and Tavon Austin a little bit better as people. Do you feel like we did that tonight? And I think everybody, Big Hurns!
Big Hurns!
I think
When y'all see Big Hurns out, make sure y'all say that. Now.
that's right. When you see him out.
We're going to know we was a part
Can
of
you
this.
say it like that?
Nah, I can't say it like him.
Yeah, I'm the original.
We got 10 seconds.
Yeah.
You want to give him one?
Big Tay, yeah.
Big
How you like that, though?
All right. For Taylor Stern, I'm Brad Sham. Tavon, Alan, thank you. So Big Hurns, thanks for being with us. We'll see you next week.
Look where you don't stop.